Hi everybody, this is Chris Cole from Sweet Valley Hives. I'm going to do an unedited, uncut version of a bee installation. We've kind of torn apart some things, trying to speed this whole video up. So, first thing we have is our standard wooden box with a feed can and the queen cage that is inside with the bees. Have a hive tool, a scalpel, all you need is some kind of sharp object, a sharp little knife will do, and a spray bottle with some 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 sugar water. So the first thing we do is we take off this little piece of lawn that covers everything. We pull that off. We take our spray and we just spray down the bees with some sugar water. Calms them down a little bit, gets them feeding instead of flying or getting angry. And it kind of weighs them down a little bit, makes them easier to put in. Now, come on up here a little bit, see if we can see this. The queen cage is actually tethered to the box, and this staple can be a real pain to try and get out. I've loosened it already, so again, just to speed up the video, I've already gone ahead and loosened that. Here's the first trick, is getting this feed can out. Okay, you gotta get your hive tool in there, get hold of it, get it up. Okay, here it comes. Now, when you do this, get this little piece of lawn ready, so when you get the can out, you can then again cover it. Give yourself some time. The queen cage is already loosened, so I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, a couple of tennies on there. So here's what we wanna do. Here's where we take our scalpel. Now, this part is really important, so we're gonna come up here and get a little close-up of this. There is a cork on either end of this queen cage. Find where the candy plug is. That white part, that's all fondant. That's the cork you wanna pull. Don't pull this cork. You pull this cork, she will immediately escape, and then you got yourself a whole snoot full of trouble. So, let's go ahead and take this cork out. Now, what I like to do is try to identify the queen. There she is right there. I don't know if this will show up on the video, but she's got a much larger abdomen, she's larger than the rest of the bees. Now I take this little scalpel and I dig it into this candy, keeping a close eye on her whereabouts when I do it. Make sure she's not by, I don't want to stab her. Okay, she's up the other end, so now I go ahead and poke it all the way through. Pull out some of that candy, and all we're doing is giving the workers a head start. So, they're ready to go into the proprietary, specially designed queen ring, specially from Sweet Valley Hives. Thank you very much. That goes in. Get a shot of her, what it looks like from the inside. Okay, and now we're just about ready to put in the bees. I'm going to give them one last spray down. Okay. I'm going to ask the cameraman to back up just a bit. Happy Mother's Day to the cameraman too, by the way. And here we go. We just go ahead and dump them all in. Nothing real gentle or glorious about this. I know some people like to take this entire box and put it in as a more gentle way. That's nothing wrong with that. We've been doing this for years and haven't seemed to have a real problem with it. Okay, you're always going to have some left over in the box. Don't get too crazy about it. Don't pound too much, just enough to dislodge them. And then all we do is we take this, we set it alongside the hive, and they can find their way in later on. You'll notice as we're doing this that we generally don't wear gloves. You're not really in danger of getting stung during this process. They're more concerned about finding this queen and then establishing their hive. All right, so we got them all. Come on up here, take a look at this if you care to. These right here, this immediately happens. This is what you want to see. These little bees sticking their Nasanov glands out in the air and fanning. They're fanning to let everybody know that the queen is in here. You can actually put your hand over this and feel the airflow that they're creating. It's pretty cool. We go ahead and put on our propolis screen. You want to make sure you don't trap any in the process. Quilt box, there's a little girl on the side, and then the roof. And that is it. That completes a colony installation into a hive, specifically a Sweet Valley Hive. This is Chris Cole from Sweet Valley Hives. Check us out on Facebook at Sweet Valley Hives. And happy Mother's Day to everybody here in 2016. Thanks.